Hello everyone, my name is Peng Yue. My student number is 4889277. Now I will give a presentation about the work I have done in ENGG851 assignment 2. First of all, I will introduce the abstract. It can be broken into 5 categories. The first one is outline the topic. The second one is the importance of the research. Then the method used in my research. And the key findings came from my research. And the last one, conclusions. This slide shows the table of contents. It can be divided into 4 sections. The first one is introduction of the topic. The second one is the literature review. The third one is the research design. And the last one, reference list. Let's move on the first section, introduction of the topic. First of all, I will introduce my research question. My research question is how to detect or find favorable conditions in experimental process to eliminate the defect structure of melting. Secondly, I will give a brief information about the significance of my research. There are 3 reasons I summed up in this slide. The first one, it can improve students' comprehensive analytical abilities. In addition, it can prepare students for future work in terms of this field. If they want to continue on this field, it will be beneficial to the students for this topic. And the last one is it can cultivate students' other abilities such as teamwork, communications, and imagination. Now let's move on the important part, the literature review. There are 2 significant methods to distinguish defects and decrease them. They are active manufacturing techniques and controlling external conditions. Let's move on the first method, additive manufacturing techniques. It includes 2 methods. The first one is selective laser melting, SLM. The second one is electron beam melting, EBM. These 2 techniques both has advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of these 2 techniques are capable of fabricating products with better properties. The weakness of these 2 techniques is easy to form defects in larger builds or melt pools. This is another method, controlling external conditions. It also includes 2 methods. The first one is hot isostatic poisoning treatment, means HIP. The second one is other external conditions. These 2 methods both have advantages and weaknesses. The benefit of these 2 methods is HIP treatment can successfully close most of pores in the samples. The weakness of these 2 methods is examples can change the endurance and quick resistance property. Now let's move on the most important part, research design. My design. Table 1 compared different parameters in EBM and SLM process. It compared 4 parameters in EBM and SLM process. They are multiple size, Young's models, forms of defects, and compressive stress. From table 1 we can see the multiple size in EBM process is larger than SLM process. The Young's modulus in EBM process is also larger than SLM process. In EBM process, it ranges 1.34 plus or minus 0.04 GPa. But in SLM process, it only ranges 0.95 plus or minus 0.05 GPa. The second is forms of defects. In EBM process, there are mainly spherical defects. But in SLM process, there are mainly spherical and conical defects. The last one is compressive stress. The compressive stress in EBM process is higher than SLM process. In EBM process, it ranges 50 plus or minus 0.9 MPa. But in SLM process, it ranges 45 plus or minus 1.1 MPa. This slide also shows the research design. My design both on the benefits and the limitations. The benefits of my design is it is easier to distinguish which technology is better applied in experimental process. In addition, using SLM techniques will obtain more defects than using EBM technique. The limitations of my design is the points quick initiation and propagation is inclined to occur. The SLM jumpers contain more defects, are always showing a lower fatigue life. Now let's move on the final part, reference list. In my assignment 2, I used the 21 reference to support my argument. Okay, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.